Hey everybody, welcome in for Ever's Primetime. I'm Ever, and today we are watching episodes 11 and 12 of Bojack Horseman Season 6, and I have absolutely no idea what to expect from this, whether we get an episode 11 like we have for the past couple of seasons, or if they can break the chain because we have extra episodes. I have no idea, but I'm gonna go into this like mentally prepared for the absolute worst and hope for the best. But we've got 2 episodes today. If you guys enjoy, don't forget to subscribe so you can come back for the last couple of episodes because we were almost there at the end. And if you'd like to watch the uncut reactions or catch them early, you can get access to all that by becoming a patron or a YouTube member with the links down below. That anything else though, let's go ahead and get into it.
Just goes to show, you never know how much time you have with someone. So you should always say the bad stuff first. Bojack, your place sucks.
Christ. Oh my God.
It's not true.
Todd.
That's not true.
I need to air.
He's our trusty director.
Oh no, dude.
I didn't even do anything. It's
Slow down.
Why don't you tell us what happened?
okay.
It's okay. No one's gonna talk to any
Reporters with questions about my good friend Bojack Horseman? I'd be delighted to talk.
God, of course.
Oh, Baxter, my endlessly encouraging
God.
fiance. I'm thrilled to report our return from a
So
prolonged
over.
Mexican
What is it? I think
exodus.
it's called the
True Vance and I
transatlantic
shared lodging, the
accent, I'm
husband, our
pretty sure.
expenditures, and
Sold the restaurant to Joey Pogo and me, and we relaunched it with my fiance Pickles as a
so
themed eatery.
far
What
this
is the
isn't
theme? Pickles wanted small
terrible,
pizzas. Joey
right?
wanted
We're not
Lazy
giving the
Susan,
juice
and
yet.
I wanted the theme. Yeah.
And why is it called L.A. Fino?
Ella Fino.
Well, if you don't know, hell if I know.
I know this last story is taking its sweet time, but once we can tie down
Just
this bull-crest
Lazy
horse fellow to
Susans
Sarah
on
Lynn on the night of a death row,
everything.
you broke the final
Surprised
blow,
that the
blow
chairs
being
don't
not blown,
spin.
horse. You did nothing illegal, and even the not illegal thing you didn't even do.
And yet, this thing continues to haunt me.
because it's not about the legality.
Diane's right. That story is super sketchy. Is Bojack super
Yeah, it's
sketchy?
not the
Yes,
best
he
story.
is.
Why don't you just have the party here, and I'll pop out when he's ready. Here's some cash. Go buy some nice cast
Oh,
party thing.
wow, that's really nice of her to like actually. I mean, she's really
you're
helping him right
I've
now.
been
That was
sketchy,
sweet.
But there's no story here, right?
Unless New Mexico isn't the story.
What?
I'm just saying, if I tried to pitch that story, no one would publish it. They're working on something bigger. What did you do this time?
This time,
Anything.
what
Since
did
I got
you
out of
do this
rehab, I have
time?
been on my best behavior.
But before rehab,
No, they can't get me on old shit. I'm a different person now.
could be
That's
anything.
not
Or a
how it
combination of
works.
things.
They're gonna combo me?
Let's take a beat and figure out what the story is. Todd, earmuffs.
on it.
Bojack, tell us every
Oh.
bad thing you ever
The
did.
spikes just go. Oh
be a long
no,
night.
dude. This whole episode of this just like a reminiscing of all the shit he's done.
Joe Pogo, why don't you start on those dishes?
You got it, good buddy.
That's a lot.
Pickles, you keep manning the tables. Those Susans aren't gonna laze themselves.
The happiness just
but
vanished.
arrogant, annoyingly cheerful, and fake nice.
Oh,
You are confident,
like-
refreshingly optimistic, and wryly sweet with an ironic self-aware edge that reads to some as
you're
inauthentic,
describing
but
the
I
wrong
recognize as
person.
actually sincere. Total opposite.
I think you're describing the
Pogo's
wrong
not gonna
person
work.
there,
But I
Pickles.
guess we keep trying. I can proposition some young men on set. That should end well.
No, I'm sorry. I want this to work.
Did Sarah Lynn act?
Whoa.
I told you not to spin it that fast. Lazy. Lazy.
I'm lazy. Aren't you supposed to be washing dishes?
Oh
Hey,
God.
where are you going?
Wait, what
Okay,
was that? What was? Okay, dude, was that like tension or what was that like? Pause.
They didn't even buy alcohol. Just a disco ball and some capes.
These are all the bad things you think
Capes.
I swear, this is all I can think of.
None of these are
Yeah.
big stories.
I mean, what is it
We
like
all
theater
know there are
kids?
more things.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, what's the point of working on myself and getting sober and getting better no
Still
matter
the
what?
Hollywood
there are
D.
people out there just waiting to tear me down.
Bojack, no.
No, it's not fair. If you start listing every single thing everyone's done, then everyone's a monster.
Nobody's.
Who
a-
are these reporters
Everything-
anyway?
the
They're so
Navy
perfect.
SEAL.
I'll bet there's dirt on the...
Have you changed?
Yes, obviously.
Ruined.
Because
I'm just
this
trying to get all
feels
those.
like old Bojack.
Yeah,
like the Bojack.
I mean, he should be held accountable for his actions. I know that I said in the last episode, like, it was mixed feelings, but, like, he should be held accountable, but it's just, it's hard, man.
What if we just tell Mister we've formed an emotional bond, then we can have sex and we'll never have to see each other again?
Why don't we just tell him we had sex?
I can't lie to my fiance about sex.
People are so stupid. Oh my god.
And what about the boy?
Sure, he puts up a front and picks a good fight, but to just once hear those stupid words, "I love you," tumble out of her foolish mouth, and drop his
Mr.
heart down an
BB's
elevator shaft and
watching
bounce
this like
back
it's
up
a
to his throat.
show.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
I'm pretty sure they hate each other.
Well, that's all very... Back to Bojack.
And Sarah Lynn, would you say Bojack's relationship with
This
her
is ridiculous.
bordered on inappropriate in
No.
the weeks leading up to her death?
No.
They were closer than thieves. They were thieves, actually.
I
They
mean,
broke into
like,
my
there was
house
the
together,
one
like
time,
good friends
but,
do,
you
and
know.
stole our clothes. Ask Diane. She never got that jacket back. But she was able to find another one shortly
don't
thereafter
go
that
talk
looked
to
exactly the
Diane.
same.
Pardon me.
Do
Hello,
not go
Joseph,
talk to
can I get an
Diane.
announcement drum roll, please? Never mind. Joey and I have developed feelings for each other.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow, I didn't think so soon, but no, that's wonderful. It's exactly what we wanted.
It is. So now we make love, after which we can all get on with our lives.
It's so stupid.
This is good.
What is wrong with all of them?
Oh, hello, Paige Sinclair of the Hollywood Reporter.
No.
Yes, I know Bojack Horseman. What night did I see Bojack with,
Her
I'd love to
face.
talk more, but, I cut my finger earlier in a bagel guillotine, and I think I require medical attention. Goodbye, bagel-tine. It's Sarah Lynn.
You could have just...
Their story is about you and Sarah Lynn.
Well, at least he knows, so he can maybe
Wow,
figure that
that
out.
was,
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Well, see you later.
What the...
Hey, I'm sorry. I was kind of a dick to you earlier. The truth is, since Mr. Peanut Butter has been such a good friend and chill hang, can't even commit to a social media director.
Why not?
I'm just having a hard time finding someone who gets my brand, you know?
Yeah,
That's
weird.
exactly right. You totally get me. So if you think of
God.
anybody who could be good for the
Dude,
job,
if
let me know,
Pickles,
all right?
like,
I will.
leaves
All right.
Mr.
Headed to
Peanut
the
Butter for
airport now
Joey
for another
Pogo,
in a series of
I'm gonna
extravagant
lose
world
my
tours all by
shit.
myself.
Wait, Joey?
Yeah?
Where's your
Why
jacket
you closed
back?
the door like that?
Thanks, Pickles.
Oh my God, Pickles is leaving.
Goodbye, Joey Pogo.
I cannot bring myself to
okay.
care
We can
about them
spend this.
at all.
What are we You had heroin, Bojack brand. You kept it in your glove compartment.
Diane.
I didn't want to think about it, but I couldn't help but wonder. Did you give it to her?
Yes.
And then what?
mad.
You just abandoned her?
No,
You just
I-
left her alone. An addict with heroin.
I didn't leave
No.
her. I was with her. I was with her the whole time.
I
was
don't know
with
if that's
her when
better
she
or
died.
worse, honestly. Oh
Like,
God,
with
Diane
her,
doesn't
with
know if
her?
that's...
In the planetarium. I left and came back and pretended I'd found her that way. I've never told anyone that.
That's really bad, Bojack.
That is really not good.
I don't know how they could. I covered my tracks.
How did you cover your tracks?
Diane is going to... Oh my God, dude.
Oh, hey, what's up?
We're doing end of year superlatives, and we thought it would be cool if you came out in red socks.
Now's not the time.
Just,
His new life and old life are clashing so hard. Like, his new life is just a
supposed to be
doorway.
a celebration. Okay, settle down. Okay, you wanted me to read these, right? Okay. Well, for best old man, Terry.
Dude, Diane
Sit down, Terry.
looks
Just
so
You
frustrated.
start talking, then we'll all be old. For best director, oh, horse professor. That's me. No, okay. Thank you. I just want to say that I've loved being here with you this year. You've shown me the type of person
God.
I didn't know I wanted to be. And this semester, I got to be that person. Thank you. And I want you all to appreciate this time and how special it is and how fast it'll all go away. Please cherish this.
Seeing like Diane and Princess
And
Carolyn's
I have
reactions
my own
to this
superlative
is...
to announce. I am
Oh, it's tough.
for the best actor or actress. Oh my God. It's an 8-way tie. Okay, everyone, enjoy your party.
It's... Oh, God. That was like... Oh... Yeah, the camera angle that they did for that, being able to see PC and Diane at the same time, was like, that was such a good, that was a really great moment.
Well, someone's up to something, I can tell you that much.
Yeah, there's a lot of somethings.
Regularly consume bagels.
Hey, why don't you two mind your own business? How about that?
As payroll journalists, our business is minding your business.
I'm not going to help you with your takedown piece on Bojack.
Yes, fuck yes.
Good guy, and you have no idea how torn up he was with Sarah Lynn. In fact, he was with her in the planetarium when she overdosed. He actually gave her the heroin.
You're so stupid.
He told me that once when he was drunk. And then he said, I've never told anybody that. Because he's modest. So why don't you just leave him alone?
Oh, Max, it's all coming together.
Maybe he is stupid. Like, this whole time I thought that maybe he's...
The story? It's
like,
cooking now. Smell that sizzle.
Fuck, he's so dumb. He's a...
Oh. My. I think our story is about as wrapped up...
There's so much happening right now in like the worst ways, and I cannot process it fast enough. Like, oh my god, these two, I just need them to go away already. And then Mr. PB, dude, he just really screwed everything up, like severely.
Wait. Paige.
Come on, yeah, go ahead, come on.
I love you.
Oh, Max. Of course you do. Everybody does. I'm Paige Sinclair.
Piece of shit. Oh, poor Max.
Well, I'm not going to lose my job here, right? The Sarah Lynn stuff, that has nothing to do with this.
You would probably...
You're about to get pushed out of a plane, and the two of you are talking like you're trying to brainstorm ways to get back on the plane. That's not gonna happen. You can try to find a parachute, or you can dive headfirst into the earth, but the plane is gone.
You're seeing things in absolutes. We can wriggle out of this.
Who's we?
Diane, I'm asking you for help. This job is my lifeline.
Yeah, he literally never asks for help.
Do the hard thing and be honest
God.
about everything. Things will get worse before they get better, but you won't have to spend the rest
get
of your
her
life
perspective,
waiting for the other shoe
but
to drop.
Bojack, just think.
I don't like that she's like, oh god, I'm so conflicted on what I want out of this.
We're running a story Thursday next about your relationship with Sarah Lynn and the weeks leading up to her death. I wanted to give you a chance to respond to these allegations. I presume you will deny them as is customary, but this is me doing my due diligence and reaching out for comment, understood?
Yeah.
Now, did you supply Sarah Lynn with the drugs found on her person?
No.
All right.
Oh, Diane.
Heroin with Sarah Lynn during those last weeks?
No.
Were you with her when she died?
No.
And did you lie to the police about any of these things?
No.
Diane's never coming back.
What happened to being honest?
I didn't think that it would happen so fast. Did she say next Thursday?
That gives us a week to plan. We can minimize damage.
We are not doing
Yeah,
anything.
Diane's not being a part of this. No. Of course
I have a
not.
book to write.
Yeah, now you have a book to write.
So now we're even and everything can go back to normal.
Yay. Terrific.
Joey has a job opening on his tour that I think could be a real opportunity for me.
Oh.
Only thing is, I'd have to go tonight, and I might be gone for a while.
Honestly, let Pickles go.
Oh, mister, I'm
let
so
just
confused. I feel like my
go.
brain is on...
Go on Joey's tour. Have a good time.
And we'll plan the wedding when I get back?
Sure, Pickles. When you get back.
Oh,
Sounds like a
God.
good compromise.
Yeah?
Yeah, the best. Everyone gets what they want, and no one had to compromise.
What the?
Oh my God! I gotta go. Okay, I love you.
Hey.
Thank you.
He did say it back.
Everything.
He did say he's over it. Is he done? Is he okay?
Dog!
There's no way to not sound like bullshit.
Well, you did spend the majority of your life, you know.
Rehab was supposed to be a fresh start. No matter how many starts I get, there's always the same ending. Everything falls apart, and I end up alone.
I'm still here, Bojack.
Why?
I don't know. I'm a fool, I guess.
Oh.
And you were my first client. And one time you were drunk and you smiled at me and I said, what? And you said, I just like being in a room with you. You make rooms good.
You still do.
I have loved you for 25 years, and I never loved
Oh,
anyone
God.
better. That kind of love, you only get it when you're young and stupid. I'm not gonna get it again. And when I tell my daughter the story of the great love of my life, I want it to have a happy ending.
Is it possible you letting me go is the happy ending?
I've gone with you this far. In for a penny, in for a pound, right? Sunk costs and all that.
Sunk cost and all that. That's the
Sunk
title.
Diana's right. We need to go through it.
Bojack?
I need to take responsibility. I want to. So you can tell your daughter you helped me do the right thing.
I'll call you tomorrow with a plan.
I'm looking forward to it.
You sure?
Oh,
I mean,
God, why is
no.
this so emotional? This was supposed to be a funny horse show. And it's not. Oh, God. I love on the whiteboard for Gina, all it said was just Gina. Is it next Thursday already?
They're really hyping up this Bojack interview. I gotta admit, I'm kinda curious.
What is
You're gonna watch,
that
right?
sandwich?
I can't waste my energy getting worked up about that guy. I've done enough of that. Like, years
What
of that.
Yeah, but it's not like you can just...
I need to work on my book. These mall-related mysteries aren't gonna solve themselves.
Spoken like a very emotionally healthy woman, productive professional
Yeah,
writer, and
very,
super cute girlfriend.
very emotionally
I know what
healthy.
Bojack's gonna say. He'll admit to everything in the story, but nothing else. He'll trot out this sad sack routine, and everyone will feel bad for him. He'll talk a lot about his addictions. Showbiz is awful. My parents were abusive. He'll say he's changed, that he's not that guy anymore.
Yeah, you sound
But
real
he
dumb.
has, like, actually changed, you know? Like, this time, I feel like it's different, right?
Give me a smile.
Whoa, am I my third favorite Bruce Springsteen song? Because I was not born in the USA, nor am I tougher than the rest. But I am blinded by the light. Nice smile, buddy.
do you need to be here right now?
Since your interview
Yes.
is leading into the season finale of Birthday Dad, I wanted to officially welcome you to the MBN Thursday Night family.
Thank you.
I don't think that this is going to be a regular thing for him, though. I don't know that you need to welcome him.
Dad during your interview.
Why would
but
I-
only if the interview is going well. If the interview is going poorly, please do not bring up Birthday Dad.
Hey, Princess Carolyn, Bojack.
Oh,
You ready for the
it's
interview?
like the whole
Yeah.
main cast, and
you
one
got
except
your
for
work cut
Diane,
out
because she
for
wants
you
nothing to do with any of this.
people
I keep hearing about this new girlfriend of yours. When do I get to meet her?
You can probably
Please
take this part of the
never,
conversation
honestly.
elsewhere. Right this
Unnecessary.
Double date with you and Pickles.
Pickles and I are putting our relation on a brief hiatus at the mo, but as soon as she returns from her work trip,
Yeah, it's going to be fine. They're going to work out and have the wedding and be happy.
You're gonna be great.
God, Bojack does look
where are we
like
doing this?
he looks
I got
just
them to take the
so
Filbert set out of storage.
Why?
Because we want
like
the
sad.
intimacy and vulner-
I'm here with Bojack Horseman in his actual house. Bojack, a story
Wow.
this morning about the last
Crazy.
days of Sarah Lynn. How did it make you feel?
Honestly, I felt relieved that now I can stop
Why
lying.
is he dressed up? Oh, God.
Are the allegations in the story true?
They are. Sarah Lynn was 9 months sober. I invited her on a bender. We spiraled together for a little over a month, and then she overdosed.
On heroin?
A month.
For her.
Well,
That's
I didn't purchase it
crazy.
for her.
There's no need to get defensive.
I'm just trying to be accurate. I didn't purchase it at all. I just had it.
You just had heroin lying around.
No, not lying around. You're making it sound like I had extra heroin because I do so much heroin. I had that heroin because I wasn't
Please cut.
doing
Start the
heroin,
interview
so
over.
I had it. You understand?
And you were rich?
I had to make the change myself, and that's why I went to rehab. And I'm very proud to be 1 year sober next month.
So if I'm understanding you correctly, Sarah Lynn
good.
dying was part of that decision.
It was part of it, yes. I've made a lot of mistakes.
Can you share some of those other mistakes?
No, that's why would you
don't
ask
think that? It
that?
would be, I look back at that other Bojack, and I think, who is that?
And who was he?
I came from a broken home. And I used
yeah,
to
here
feel
it
like
is.
my whole life was an acting job, doing an impression of the people I saw on television, which was just the projection of a bunch of equally screwed up writers and actors. I felt like a Xerox of a person, you know what I mean?
But not anymore?
No. Now, I feel like me.
It must have been difficult to see those same patterns repeat themselves with Sarah Lynn.
I think that's why her death was so scary for me. Why I didn't want to confront it, because she reminded me
Jesus.
of myself.
Some have accused Sarah Lynn's mother of exploiting her death. When you hear all twerk and no play in a Geico commercial, or see Sarah Lynn's face on a billboard with the slogan, I die for a Pepsi,
That's
how does that make you feel?
Sad.
my girl.
Angry. Honestly, it
That's
feels like
actually
that's what killed her.
Not the heroin.
No, you're right. It was mostly the heroin.
If you could talk to her mother now, what would you say
Oh
to
God.
her?
Well, let's
I would
bring her
say,
out.
I wish you could know how sorry I am.
Okay.
Am I crazy or did I nail
Okay,
that?
It was good.
Oh man, when she brought up Sarah Lynn's mother,
Okay,
she was
why
setting
you-
me up to throw her under the bus. But then I said, I'm sorry? I
Why
mean, that was
are
a
you,
sweet
like,
move. Yeah, I
oh,
felt like I could see the
God.
You've definitely gotten your 10,000 hours in when it comes to apologizing.
It was good, right? People are gonna like it?
Yeah, well,
Why
we'll
is
find out in 3
why
hours
is
when it
PC
airs.
seem like annoyed by it though? I mean, that's what she wanted, right? That's roughly how it was supposed to go.
You don't share your past life with me. You want to talk about weird? I've lived here 6 months and I still haven't met your son.
Oh. Okay, but you don't really meet Sonny.
Of course I do.
All right, cool. Let's get dinner tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
I have no more thoughts or opinions on any of these people. Everything's so hard at this point and so complicated. It's actually insane. Holy shit, he's actually
I saw
gonna
your interview, Bojack.
come out of this on
As a
top.
recovering addict myself, I was spellbound.
Wow, I had no idea.
And I see no reason why you shouldn't return to Wesleyan.
Dude, so what
Spumante?
happens now?
My
Like,
manager told me
there's
not to
no
charge
way
you.
that this
What?
ends
He said
well.
he watched your interview
I'm
last
sorry,
night
but
and
there's
turned off
no
the TV
shot.
and went
Pinky!
Princess Carolyn, you delivered MBN the
so
best
living
rating
out
we've
of his
seen
office.
in years. You just bought us
This
6
poor
more
guy.
months of not having to sell ourselves to a larger media company that strips us for office furniture.
Bojack and I were just talking about all the buzz.
I want to strike while the iron is hot and do a part 2 tonight.
A part two
There
of
is no
what?
part 2. It's right there in the title, The Last Days of Sarah Lynn.
Days.
Down with the biscuits
Multiple
again and tell a
days.
few more colorful anecdotes from your years partying in
No,
Hollywood.
that's a
And
horrible
presentation of the
idea.
birthday dad finale.
Makes sense.
We got what we wanted out of this. I don't think we should push it.
We're
No,
starting a
please
dialogue.
leave it.
I'm helping people. Move over, sad
There it
dog.
is.
Make
There it
room
is, dude.
for
We can't just move on. We can't just leave it
I'm ready to
alone.
move on and go back to Connecticut. But it does feel good to be part of the conversation again.
Jesus
and if my
Christ.
openness and candor about addiction is helping people, then I'm kind of a dick if I don't do it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, here it is.
I mean, I wasn't going to say it.
Weren't you afraid the police would check the phone records?
Oh, well, I wasn't thinking clearly. Guess I'm not a criminal mastermind.
But the police did check the phone records, and
So
your
did
story
they
checked out. There was a
Wait.
2-minute phone call made from her phone to your phone, 17 minutes before you called 911.
Oh?
If you were with her,
What?
how do you explain the phone call?
Did he? Wait,
I
what?
called myself. After I realized what had happened, I took her phone and I called myself so I could make it look like she called me.
Why?
I went into panic mode.
And then what did you do?
I thought we were going to talk about other stuff.
What did you do after you called your own phone, Bojack?
I went outside to the parking lot.
And you just waited there for 17 minutes.
Why are you asking about this?
What? What?
Biscuits, Braggs, Beepage, Sinclair, you've been here.
A pleasure to meet you. Had my
We were this close, dude. This close to having a good, happy time.
Can we talk about your relationship with her?
Princess Carolyn?
You dated her for 7 years?
Yes, and look, she's alive.
Did it ever get complicated?
Yeah, that's the
working
bare
with her while
minimum.
maintaining a
She's
sexual
alive.
relationship?
Well, she's always been good at keeping her personal and professional lives separate.
Quite an accomplished woman.
You said it. She was an agent's assistant when I met her, and now she's running her own company. Plus, she's a great mom.
Oh, fish. Mom, I forgot about Todd's date.
I can watch Ruthie for a few hours.
Let's
What
go,
can you tell me
Judah.
about Marcy Jerome?
Marcy, yes, she was the president of my fan club.
You slept with her.
We had a lovely evening together. We both got something out of it, and
Did you take a high school girl to the prom?
that was a family friend.
Did you help a teen mom sneak out of rehab and take her to a high school party?
I didn't take her. We went together.
Is it true you once dated a woman who'd just woken up from a 30-year coma? Were you attracted to her naivete, too?
What does this all have to do with
You
it?
had sex with the president of your fan club. You had sex with your agent's assistant. You party with underage girls.
Oh,
You don't see a
God.
pattern?
It's not a pattern.
Do you enjoy having power over women?
I don't even know what that means.
You don't know what it means to have power over women?
I don't have power over anyone. I barely have power over myself.
But you do have power over people. And again, you abuse that power.
Dude, he wasn't prepared for this.
You think everything is this nefarious scheme. Most of the bad shit that happens in this world isn't because of wicked plots and machinations. It's just because we're all a bunch of stupid, hungry, horny little goons just grabbing at shit, hoping it'll press that little button in our brain that says, okay, you're happy now. That's not an abuse of power. I'm not denying that, but you're trying to paint this picture. You're making it out like I'm a bad guy, and I'm not. I'm not that guy you're saying I am.
Oh my God. Back to Sarah Lynn.
No. Why?
You gave her the heroin.
I already told you, yes. How many times can I say it? Breaking news. The thing I told you yesterday is still true.
Did you ever give Sarah Lynn alcohol?
What?
The first time Sarah Lynn ever got drunk, she was a child, and it was vodka.
How do you know about that?
How would she know
to the
that?
set of Horsing Around.
Who told you
Dude, did
all this
Sharona?
stuff?
Oh.
Did Sharona tell you that?
My God. No. Dude,
I didn't want to say anything, but just watching Bojack in that interview, talking like he's a victim in all this, if the world only knew the things I know.
I understand.
Terrific.
As a therapist, you're
Great. So Champ, of all the people, took him down. Wow, this is really fucked up. This whole episode, dude.
Besides, I already apologized to her.
Apologized for what?
Okay, when you put it all together,
Dude, Bojack is better off just getting up right now and destroying the
There's no
cameras.
she was like a daughter to me.
I just keep seeing this story of you taking young women,
No.
grooming them.
I didn't groom anyone, okay? It's not like I got Sarah Lynn drunk for the purpose of taking advantage of her. She was 10. I didn't even have sex with her until she was 30.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. No, I just mean
You say you had sex with her?
years later. She was an adult, and we were both so drunk.
Yeah,
and
that's not
high,
funny.
We didn't know what we
That's-
were doing. We
oh,
were addicts. And the thing about
God.
addicts...
This was during your bender.
Yeah, no, a different bender. I took her to rehab, by the way. I tried to get her help.
I just keep thinking about those 17 minutes. You waiting in the parking lot after she died. But she wasn't actually dead
can't
yet.
believe-
She died in the hospital.
Right, but at the time, I
You
did
ever
it...
wonder what would have happened if you didn't take those
Are
17
you
minutes?
kidding?
Do you think she might still...
No, look, obviously when I did all that stuff, I
So
wasn't...
to recap, you gave Sarah Lynn alcohol when she was a child. She then became an addict.
Well, come on, there was a lot of stuff in between.
I'm talking now. You're not talking. When she was intoxicated, you had sex
Dude.
with her. And when she was sober, you gave her the heroin that killed her. Then, in an effort to cover for yourself, you waited to call the paramedics that might have saved her life. And you don't think you have any power over women.
So it didn't go great.
Oh God, the cut. The hard cut, dude.
Leverage for her next...
Oh, wow.
I'm here, aren't I?
And she kept bringing it back to women. These women I hurt. Because that's what's hip now, right? Hurting women. But I have also hurt a lot of men.
I told you to do
I don't-
just the one interview and go back to Connecticut.
But it's going to be okay, right?
No.
You
No.
want to grab some tacos? What do you think?
I think you have 3 hours before this interview airs and your world changes completely. You should think about how you want
Yeah.
to spend that time. I'm going home to my daughter.
He was so close, dude. Dude, that was a hard-hitting interview. That was tough, man. I can't believe it's taken this long for it to come out, though, that him and Sarah Lynn back in, what was that, season 1, like, episode 3 or something?
So, lacrosse.
What's your deal?
What?
My dad
What
has a
the-
thing for broken women. Then he nurses them back to health, and when they're better, they leave. You gonna leave him?
Does your dad think I'm gonna leave him?
It doesn't matter because eventually my
Let's
mom and dad are gonna get back together. They're still in
Oh.
love.
Jesus.
No, they hate each other.
No, they don't.
They fight all the time.
What?
What are you doing, Diane? Shut the fuck up.
My dad hates my mom.
No, of course not.
Why would you say that? You're so mean.
I was gone for 2
I'm
minutes.
sorry, that's funny. I mean, how old was that kid? The kid was like at least 17. I think he should be able to figure that one out.
Douchebags. Hold still so I can finish.
Finish what?
Look, you might never get a star on the Walk of Fame or a wax statue, but this way, you'll always be immortalized and undisturbed in Hollywood forever.
Why? How?
Unless they repaint.
Why? For what purpose?
Trick question, it's LA. Everybody's from out of town. Most of Los Angeles.
Dude, does he no longer see the stars? I mean, maybe that's good.
Oh my God.
Hey, man. I hated your show.
What?
Horsing around. Hated it.
That's a hell of an opener.
My baby brother loved it. I'd be in my bedroom sulking, and I'd hear him laughing his ass off in the living room. He had this great laugh. Drugs took a lot.
Oh, they have Kristen Shaw. Oh God, I love that.
To the end. Now, anytime I hear anything about that show, I hear my brothers laugh. Thanks for that.
Well, shit. You're welcome.
Hey, do you want to go up?
Oh, man. I haven't done stand-up in years.
You're famous. They'll get a kick out of it even if you suck.
I don't think so.
I don't know that that's a good idea with what's about to happen. Yeah, here it is. Maybe, yeah, five minutes of, oh my God, like the last 5 minutes of fame or whatever. Ooh.
Oh, what about this show? Oh. How about this? What if you had your own place, but you shared it with someone?
Like a roommate?
Or a girlfriend?
But Maud, you're my girlfriend. What am I supposed to do? Get a second girlfriend just to live with?
No,
And by the way, you're one to talk. You still live with your mom.
Yeah,
Why
no,
don't
this
you
is
get
not
your own
Todd.
place?
Right, that's actually
Wait,
what...
I just got an incredible idea.
Yeah? Because I just had an incredible idea, too.
Okay,
Todd,
let's both
please,
say our ideas
Todd.
at the same time.
Fuck this up, Todd.
1, 2,
You gotta be the one to come out on top.
Ice cream sandwich flavored ice cream. Also, we should move in together.
Oh.
They're perfect
You know
for
what
each
they
other.
don't tell you
It's
about
fine.
getting sober?
They're literally
The hardest
perfect
part,
for each
worse
other.
than the you expect me to order the bucatini carbonara at Gusto and then drink what? An Arnold Palmer? I mean, I'm not even a red wine guy, but come on. Here's your steak, sir. Would you like an ice cold Dr. Pepper to go with that?
What's wrong with Dr. Pepper? I like Dr. Pepper. What's wrong with Dr. Pepper?
Are you all right?
What is... so he wouldn't get stabbed? The sheet pan. We're not gonna see the interview until next episode, aren't we? Oh, God. Has she written... What is she doing? She's gonna watch it.
I guess what I'm getting at is, I keep hearing you say, that's not me, I've changed. But how can we believe you've stopped this pattern of behavior if you won't acknowledge this pattern exists?
I don't even know what pattern you're talking about.
I'll try one more time.
Oh.
Over these last 2 nights, you've drawn us an outline of a person who doesn't think about others, a person who puts his own needs first. And over, other people get hurt. Not necessarily because he means to hurt them, but because he just doesn't care. This person I'm describing, is it a different person? Or is it you?
Oh. She feel bad now?
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, God. Oh, God. I don't have much to add upon what we have just watched here. I was really hoping that Bojack was going to come out on top on that, and maybe that all my predictions and stuff were just going to be completely wrong. But of course, he reverted. Like, he literally reverted back to the spotlight and everything, and he just had to go on it again. I don't know why. I suppose that maybe this is just never going to get fixed. But at least at the end of the second episode, it kind of seemed like, I mean, he took responsibility at the end there, so it's going to be really interesting to see how people react to that. I am super excited because obviously he was getting all this love and admiration. He was like feeling like he was in the limelight again, and that's going to be completely stripped away. The first interview was really, really good though. I enjoyed that, and then the second one was incredible with her just pegging him for all of the stuff that he's done, and then having in the beginning, you know, the whiteboard of all the bad stuff that he's done. It's almost like the writers like went through each episode and like, all right, let's list out literally every single bad thing that he's done. Those 2 episodes were super well done, and very, very enjoyable. There's a lot of comedic moments in them, but then you mix them with like the very serious tones that are going on, and it's such a conflicting feeling because my initial thought is like, I want to laugh at the show because some of it is very funny. It's very comedic, and then you get to like the hard-hitting parts, and you're like, ugh, like, am I supposed to be laughing at this point? Like, this isn't funny anymore, you know? So it's like a complete 180, and it makes the show so much fun to watch, though. So on one hand, I love and I am enjoying the hell out of this show so much, but on the other hand, it's like, spare me, please, a little bit. But we have 3 more episodes to go. We have, 13, 14, 15. So we have 4 more episodes to go. And I'm scared, dude. I'm just straight up scared, but I hope that you guys have been enjoying the show. If we have not yet reached your favorite episode, let me know what your favorite episode is coming up, or let me know what your favorite episode this season has been. I think that those 2 episodes are tied for me right now. They were fantastic. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe so you can come back for the last 4 episodes, and if you're interested in watching them early or uncut, you can get access to all that by becoming a patron or a YouTube member with the link down below. And until next time, thanks for watching.